Hey, it's Wes, and we're back again today, working on doing our daily questing. I'm about 1,000, 2,000 gold up here from being able to do my next draft. And I tell you what, I am really, I've been digging Strixhaven and I love the set. So I think that what I'm going to probably be doing is over time actually transitioning more toward, instead of the free to play content and how to get to mythic, things like that, trying to explore some of the combos and things of that nature within Strixhaven. Right now, I'm like I said, I'm finishing off this particular challenge. The deck I'm rolling with, literally is called rolling, is expressive iteration. Allows you to look at the top three cards of your deck, put one into your hand, one in the bottom of your library, and you exile one. And you may play the exiled card this turn. It's only a 2-drop, so you can cast it fairly early. And a lot of times, I've seen a lot of people mostly use this to exile a land card and bring the land card into play while helping to load up their hand. Prismari Apprentice, he is a fantastic card. This is a 2-drop, 2/2. If you cast a spell, it's a mana value 5 or greater. You get to put a +1/+1 counter, and also any spell, of course, because of the Magecraft, allows him to be unblockable, which is fantastic. We've got Ingenious Inspiration, which is just a phenomenal card with the 3 damage and also, of course, the learn. We've got Prismari Command. That's going to be one of the next couple cards. I probably forge the next one before long. I only have 3. Spectacle Mage, I like the card. It's just I'm trying to fit this deck together, and this particular card, it's one of those situations where it's tough to fit it in here. Kind of like Maelstrom Muse. These two cards, they're both good in this deck because of their ability. This one allows you to pay 1 less mana for any spell that's 5 or more. And this one here, whenever you attack, its power comes off the mana cost of your next spell. So it's one of those situations where both of these are great for this deck, but at the same time, they're kind of hard to work into the deck because whenever you really get down to it, I like, and this is just me, I really do like to keep a 60 card deck. And the reason why is because unless you've got specific cards that allow you to pull out a specific direct card or something to that effect, it's you're almost kind of watering down your deck by going much more than 60. And that's just my own personal thought. And that really, to be honest, comes from years and years of playing with just 40 cards way back in the day. And I remember playing tons and tons of 40 card decks back when I first got into Magic. I don't remember exactly why. I don't even really remember the reason. But I do remember there were a lot of pre-constructed decks that were 40 cards. And me and a lot of my friends, when we first started playing, we mostly just played 40 card because we didn't hardly have cards. And that was kind of the challenge. If you don't have a local gaming store, it makes it tough. Maelstrom Muse and Spectacle Mage, like I said, they're great for the deck, but they are kind of hard for me to work in here right now. Practical Research is a great card. You draw 4, then you discard 2 cards unless you discarded just an instant or a sorcery. Creative Outburst, I'm not actually that huge of a fan of this card, but I do like the fact that you can create a token with it, and from time to time, if you have the mana available, you can pop it off as well. Magma Opus, I actually don't really like this card again, but the treasure token, and whenever you do have the mana to pop it off, of course, is great. Crackle with Power and Culmination of Stay. These 2 cards here are really kind of my bread and butter. Those are the ones I really enjoy the most. So if this is something that you're interested, of course, hit that like, hit the subscribe. We are going to finish up our next match. Kind of cool. I've been able to jump in and out of matches really quickly today. This deck, I guess you could say it's jank, but honestly, it's one of those situations where this deck is strongly, quickly becoming a solid deck for me. And that's the thing. I'm looking more toward, after the rotation later this year, what decks am I wanting to play? And back when I first started playing, I actually played a Kaladesh deck that was a red-blue deck. I don't remember if I even played like ranked or anything, but I remember that I really enjoyed the deck, and I think it's Saheeli is her name, that Planeswalker. The deck was built around her, and obviously it had a lot of burn, it had a lot of control. It was a great deck, and I loved it. And it's kind of what I want to get back to now. Ooh, this guy's got the old landfall. We probably ought to take it out. Yeah, with this being a sorcery speed, it's very possible he may have had the ability to be able to bring more than one character into play. And so I realized, hey, may as well go ahead and nuke that guy before he allows himself to get too strong. This here, if I attack correctly and get his damage off, I might be able to cast this for free, is what I'm thinking. Territorial Scythe Cat. Yep. Good thing I've got another one of these sitting in my hand. All right, let's go ahead and put the land in play. We'll hit next, and we will hit all attack. It's flying, so and we will go ahead and cast this for free. Grab a mountain, and we will go ahead and nail it for 3 damage, allowing us to learn again. We'll pick up another environmental sciences, and we'll drop our Pledge Mage, or Apprentice, sorry, into play. Ooh. All right, we have got practical research. I'm thinking that we are going to go ahead and cast that. I'm thinking right, that may put a +1/+1 counter on him. Yep, sure did. We will discard that one and next and go ahead and attack. Yeah, I don't really see the point of using the create a token feature to just burn a token. That's kind of silly. All right. All right, we have got Crackle with Power in hand now. I think we're going to go ahead and pay 1. Tap him for 5. Put another +1 on the Apprentice. Now, I'm not going to say that this is a great deck, but it's getting there. I really enjoy the deck. That's the big thing. And that's something you've got to realize about Magic the Gathering. I hope this guy doesn't just decide to start roping. That's the thing you have to realize about Magic is that if you enjoy the deck, it can be as cheesy can be. But if you enjoy it, it's fine. All right, we'll go ahead and create a token, and we will go ahead and hit for 4. And this should be GG next turn, barring him being able to actually pull out like another murder or something along those lines. If I top deck a Crackle with Power, it's already over. Oh. Yeah, I think I know what he's doing with that. I don't know if he just had a top deck to that. That's GG pretty much. Let's go ahead and we'll pay 2, target him, and submit auto pay. And that should be 10 damage. All right, GG. Yeah, I love this deck. It's a fun little deck, plays fast. The things I like about it, in all honesty, that it's something different. You know, whenever I play a lot of my white deck that is a white life gain, and it's what's basically gotten me to Mythic every time. That's really one of the keys. You have to spend the time to grind it, and You know, if you've got a good solid deck to get you there just that much quicker. Um, but this particular deck, I love it. This deck I am really enjoying. Now, to kind of give you a little bit of a teaser for the next video, and you know, I log in, I do my dailies. That's where my videos come from. It's just me doing my dailies. I don't have tons and tons of time. But my next deck I do want to show off is this Quandrix deck that I've been working for. Call it Quat. Kind of a take off of Quandrix, but it's not really complete either. Just like this Roland deck, it's not really complete. But I enjoy it nonetheless. And I appreciate you all tuning in, and I hope you all have a great day.